thought we handled the delay, the start delay, really quite nicely, actually, and came out and played clean. I thought we played clean all night long, and really excited for our team to advance. I think it's a remarkable achievement in a series of remarkable achievements this year. So excited to prep for another one tomorrow. Yeah.
Jill, just can you talk about the start? And I mean, it seemed like you guys really kind of overwhelmed early.
Yeah, I think we were just really excited to be out here. I mean, none of us have ever had this experience of hosting at Barnhill. And I think we were just really excited and ready to go. So thought we played really well.
Do you feel like that they maybe responded after that a little bit, played a little bit better? I mean, I don't think you guys level dropped, but
yeah, I think that they started making a little bit better shots and tooling us a little bit, but overall I think like you said, I think we overwhelmed them. So
19 kills on the night, of course. Can you tell us about the relationship with Hannah on the court and how that really helped you get there tonight?
I'm just glad she trusts me, and I mean, she just throws up a good ball every single time, in system, out of system, and she makes it look easy, and it's not easy. So yeah, we've been working all week, and happy to see that paying off.
Anna, can you talk about what winning tonight in Barnhill means to you and this group?
Yeah, I think it's special. We have goals for ourselves, and we want to do a lot of things, but we just got to take it one game at a time. And so we've been really focused on SFA, just dialing in and seeing the crowd. I mean, we've seen it all season now, but postseason is just different. And yeah, we're thankful, we're excited. Keep going.
Yeah, either of you talking about like goals, and I know hosting was one of them all along. Was there ever a moment before or after just kind of taking in that y'all accomplished that and seeing this crowd in a postseason atmosphere?
Yeah, I think when we first went out there, it was that initial feeling of just hearing everybody cheering, and it was just kind of crazy. I remember Maggie was like, "I have chills right now." So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think we were sitting watching before we played, and we were talking. We were like, this in itself is crazy that we're getting to be here. And then we were just watching, but it's just volleyball, and we've done it our whole lives, and we got to come out here, and under these circumstances, it's awesome.
Coach, you talked a lot this season about as a focal point about getting better at playing trans. Can you tell about how that's been cleaned up and feeling things tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, one of the differences, we look at the offensive things, but and we outdug them. And that created those opportunities in transition that are important. I think Maggie Cara had 19 digs tonight, and so that leads to that. And they were good digs that led to some really efficient transition play, and that's the key for us, is that the quality of that dig to be able to then go turn it for a real point when serving. And I thought we were particularly good in that phase. I thought they made some really nice defensive adjustments in set 3 that made us have to work a little bit harder in that phase. But then I thought we responded pretty nicely. Our side out game was pretty good all night long, I think, and but they made some really nice adjustments in that. Trent dug a couple things and forced us to play long. There was some long rallies in set 3. There was some really long rallies, and I think we were fortunate to win most of them, except for the one on the challenge. But yeah, it's a nice phase for us, and I think it's a phase that we've been struggling with a little bit of late, only because of the schedule that we've had. It's been hard to get some rest, and they looked really rested tonight, and so we'll see what tomorrow brings, of course. But really we got a nice return on that tonight, for sure.
On Zoom, Evan, you got a question for Anna and Joe?
Yeah. Oh, is my mic on? Cool. Yeah, when Coach Watson just brought up that match point that got called back for either one of you, what was the mentality during that challenge? And then right when the challenge, the call was overturned, what was that? What were the conversations in the huddle with you guys?
Yeah, I think with every challenge, you just kind of, you don't know how it's going to go. So we always just say like, whatever happens, we're going to get the next ball. We're going to score on the next play. So that's kind of how we look at it.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
Then Mitch led around 22 points, of course, in the third set, and then from there on out, it was an dominant offensive prowess for y'all. Really, what changed in those last few points for y'all, including, of course, the return?
I mean, I think, like Hannah said, we kind of have this right back at it mentality. And I mean, first and foremost, we want to win. And as it's getting tight, we know when to step up. And I think we did that really well. Didn't go our way, right back at it, go and give them our best these last couple points.
It's the time, guys.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Coach.
Appreciate it. No, good.
Not done with you, buddy.
You're done listening to me. I'm done listening to me. They're gonna be done listening to me, right? Good? Good.
Oh, we're all good?
We're all good, see?
Oh, Ethan.
Ethan, I was off, man. I'm old. I have to sit back down now.
I wanted to ask about TCU. I mean, you
Okay.
saw, them play Florida State. His thoughts on them. I know that their coach said that thinks y'all play a pretty similar style.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I actually have that report too. So I've been working on them all week. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting match. I think their speed is something that is unique. I think they're even faster than us in some phases of the game. I think, you know, our first ball contact may be a little cleaner than theirs at times, but there's certainly a handful. You know, 23 is one of the marquee outside hitters in the country, I think, and so she's pretty special to watch. So it's going to be an interesting one. You know, I think we're going to get into the 20s, you know, and it's just going to be one play here and one play there that's going to be the difference there, you know. And so that's what you want, right? I mean, that's the way it is, you know, you survive in advance, right? And it gets a little harder. And but I'm certainly thankful we're in Barnhill, you know. That's a nice place for us to be. But yeah, probably. I think identical kind of thoughts on how to approach the game, perhaps, you know. And so we'll see, you know, we'll see. But yeah, they drive like most people on the freeway, you know. It's pretty fast up there, you know. Right? Yeah, they get into Bentonville in a curry.
Was it kind of good to get that game in the 20s just to have that experience? I'm sure you read it.
No. I like the ones that are 8. Those are a lot more fun for me. But to your point, you know, that's the way it goes. I mean, this is a strange game with a strange scoring system that you go from 25-8, right? And you think, hey, this is the way it's going to be, but it's not. And you know, that team won 16 straight in conference, you know, and then kind of rolled through their conference tournament until the last match of the year. And so that's 16, 17, 18. On their 19th match in conference, they stumbled, you know, and they got an at-large selection from a conference that probably historically has not gotten at-large selections. So they know how to win, they know how to play, they know how to battle, and they did that. And I'm thankful that our team responded, because that's not a team that you want to go full with, you know, especially when you have to play again tomorrow. And so I'm thankful for that. But you know, they lost 16, which is a big blow to them, you know, and I feel for them for that, you know, but you know, they're a remarkable team, you know, that is worthy of inclusion in the tournament for sure, you know, regardless of that first set, for sure they're worthy of inclusion in the tournament.